Hello, welcome to the World Religions course at Azusa Pacific University. My name is Don Thorson, and I'll be introducing to you each week the different religious traditions that we'll be studying. Azusa Pacific is a Christian university, but we think it's important for students to have the opportunity to learn about the different religions based upon their own self-presentation. This has to do with the deep respect that we have for all people. And so we want to have this course in world religions. Now, in studying the different religions of the world, we'll be looking at their origins, some of their developments in world history. We're not going to look a great deal at contemporary manifestations of the different religions of the world, and we're not going to be critical of the religions, but rather let them be presented in a way that fairly represents their own beliefs and values. We're only using one textbook for this course, and that's a book by Houston Smith entitled The World's Religions. This is considered a classic text in introducing people to the different religions of the world. It's been around for decades. We are using the 50th anniversary of this edition, and it's important that you use that edition of the book because when you do your weekly assignments and when you do the one position paper that's required for the course, you need to quote from that book. And you need to include the page numbers that you quote from that book because this course is very much text-oriented. In other words, I won't be lecturing a great deal about the different religious traditions. We're wanting you to read the text in order to learn about it. We don't expect you to do research outside of the text of this course by Houston Smith. You may do so, of course, but we really want you to answer questions using quotes from the book, both in your weekly assignments and in your position paper. And there is, in fact, this is an online course, so you'll be doing weekly assignments. You'll be asked each week to make answers, essays about the different religions you study. And we'll be looking at Hinduism and Buddhism and Confucianism and Taoism and Judaism and Christianity and Islam. And we begin with Hinduism because it's the religion with the oldest dated religious writings. And then we study Hinduism next because it has very similar views to Hinduism, though distinctively different. Then we'll move further to the east and look at Confucianism, which has had a profound impact upon Far Eastern Asia. But then also Taoism, because it is sort of a complement to Confucianism. Then we'll move further west, but still in Asia, to Southwest Asia with the origins of Judaism, and then Christianity, which follows after Judaism, and then Islam, which follows after Christianity. Now, in the book by Houston Smith, he talks about Islam first, but we'll actually look at Islam last just because it follows after the founding of both Judaism and Christianity. Now, there are other religions in the world. There are even other religious traditions talked about in Smith's book, but we're just focusing on these religions for this class. And so because it's an online course, I encourage you to stay up to date. Be prepared that at the end of the course, there is a position paper that is due where I ask you to compare and contrast two of the religious traditions that you study and then to share which one you agree with the most and why. The syllabus is there for you to learn about the course, and it gives instructions, for example, how to submit your weekly assignments and your final position paper. And if you have questions, there is an online resource that you can use at the university for doing your coursework. If you have questions, there is also contact information in the syllabus for contacting your instructor by email, but instructors are always going to be available to you through other means if you wish to meet them in person or on Zoom or in some other way. And so I wish you all the best in this course. And I hope that you will find this course not only um, interesting, but also something that causes you to think further about the nature of religion and your own religious beliefs, and that it has a positive impact on your life. So I wish you all the best. Bye.